Well, if I had $9 million and my board paid at Motel 6, I would quit the theatrical biz this minute. I've been in it for 15 years, and every year it gets worse. Time was I could draw my check for a few thousand and no questions asked. Now, if I drew a check for $1, everybody would question it. My bankroll represents the market price of coffee and sinkers, and a sassy girl draws the coffee. The great gee whiz, if something doesn't turn up pretty soon, besides the price of coffee and sinkers, those confounded sinkers will sink me into an untimely grave. What? Well, wouldn't that give you an appetite? How dare anybody write me a message? I'll complain to the postmaster. I'll make it warm. Wonder who wrote it. I'll have to take a day off and read my correspondence. That's what I get for allowing my secretary to take a vacation in my busy season. At last, a bright spot in the darkness of despair. Mr. Glad you spoke. That's me. Dear sir, I wants to be an actress on the stage. I have saved up me coin for years. Therefore, money is no object. Ooh, and I have no object but money. I can see myself counting her money. All right, all right, all right. I think I have talent. She's got another think coming. They all think they have talent. I am very handsome, have a beautiful wardrobe, and all I lack is experience. I shall expect to get that from you. Well, she can have all my experience in exchange for her money. All right, all right, all right. We'll call at your office tomorrow without fail. Gee whiz, I hope she won't call without her money. Yours truly, Mamie McCune. Well, Mamie, you'll find me in. How much? I don't know. It all depends on how much you bring.
Yoo-hoo!
Well, come in.
Say,
Well,
are you the main squeeze in these works?
am I what?
Be you the hinge that operates this joint?
Say, hand it to me translated, will you? I don't speak Russian.
Oh, cut it, Cole. You're talking to a lady. And when you're talking to a lady, you're not talking to a Maggie, see?
Say, will you take that gum out of your mouth and talk English?
Oh, sure, Cole. The deed is did. You're the first deed that I ever dumped me gum for. Are you glad you spoke?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I'm glad I spoke.
well, I'm glad to meet you. My name is Mamie McCune. Hi.
Very glad to meet you, Miss McCune.
I'll cut it out, miss. Just call me Mame. Did you get me message?
Your message. Did you write? Oh, great gee whiz. You don't mean to say that you wrote this message, do you?
Nah, I can't write. My sister Belle wrote it. She writes writer.
Her sister Belle wrote it.
Ain't it wrote right?
Ain't it wrote right? Worse and worse. Why, yes, it's great. It says in this message that you desire to be an actress.
And it's strictly on the level. I do wants to be an actorine.
Actress, not actorine. It also says that you think you have talent.
And that's on the level. Why, I've got Maud Adams and all the rest of the bunch beat 6 ways and back again. When it comes to real acting, Missy, say, Cole, do you think I could get a pink spotlight thrown at me if I went on the stage?
Yes, you get the spotlight and everything else in the place thrown at you.
And does you think I'd be a hit?
There might be some doubt as to you being a hit, but you get hit. All right, all right, all right.
Hey, don't you go Broadway with me, Cole. Don't get Broadway. I'm a real baby from the Bowery, see?
Well, I knew you were a baby, but I didn't know where you were from. It also says that you have a fine wardrobe. Did you bring your wardrobe with you?
Well, no, I ain't no express wagon.
Well, don't think that you're a whole bedroom just because you got a wardrobe.
And don't you think for a minute you're a whole dinner just because you look like a fried egg.
Now that will do you. I'll roast you in a minute.
I don't know. I don't see no steam coming out of your automobile.
And I don't see any coming out of your automobile either.
You will in a minute. The steam ain't turned off yet.
Now, just for that, you behave. It also says in your message that you are handsome.
Uh-huh.
Did you bring it with you?
But what?
Oh, excuse me. You are made up for a part. Kindly remove your makeup so that I can see how handsome you are.
The makeup? See her, Cull. This face as I have with me is my own. It's my own, see? Copyrighted and fully protected by D's. And anytime any guy tries to infringe on the copyright, off goes his block, see?
Well, behave. I apologize. Gee whiz, she wants to be an actress and she ought to be a prize fighter. Now, Mame, don't be rude. Put away your little Jeffries and talk pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Your message also says that money is no object.
That's also on the level. I got the cush, all right.
Ah, now you interest me. How much of the cush are you inflicted with?
Say, are you calling me names?
Not at all, Mame. I simply desire to impress you with the knowledge that a momentary consideration is vastly essential in the theatrical firmament.
Say, do you want me to hand you a couple of these here wallops?
No offense, I assure you.
Well, then, you come down off Fifth Avenue and come on down to the Bowery if you want to spiel with me.
Well then, in the language of Steve Brody, how much coin has ya got?
That's all right. You needn't worry your noodle about that. I've been grouchy with me sugar for years, and the roll of my stocking bulges like a wart on a pickle. Ooh.
Gee whiz, can you imagine that under the direct management of Charles Schwab?
Do I get to be an actorine?
Yes, you do be a actorine if you give me your 3 year savings of sugar, Mame.
Do I have to give all my sugar to use?
If you don't give it to me, I'll take it away from you. Oh, how much sugar have you got to sweeten your position, Mame?
$17.43.
Oh,
Gee, I ought to be more careful than to spring that much coin on a guy like that.
great, gee whiz.
What's the matter, Cull?
Nothing.
I thought yous was gonna be sick there.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to get money.
Well, yous are. Here's the cush. Now there's the coin, and I wants me job.
All right. Come around Saturday and I'll give you my laundry.
What?
No offense, I assure you. I need the money. Now, Mame, were you ever on the stage?
Sure, Mike. 3 times.
Is that so? Well, how much money were you in the habit of receiving?
$300 a week.
How much money did you say you were in the habit of getting?
300.
Shh. Not so loud.
I said I was in the habit of getting 300 plunks per week.
Well, Mame, that's a very bad habit. You want to break yourself of it right away. Now, before I engage you, I must see what you can do in the acting line. Go ahead and act.
Holy gee, there ain't nobody here to help, and there ain't no use for nobody, to nothing to do nobody with nothing with here.
Well, nobody can't do nothing for nobody till somebody tries to do something for somebody. Now, Mame, I'm going to see what you can do. We will play a scene from the great drama Humpy Hogan. I'll take the part of Humpy Hogan. and you shall play Violet. Get ready for the drama.
Gee whiz, I'm going to be an actorine for fair. I'm glad he said Humpy Hogan. I can play that for sure.
Knock, 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 knock.
Ah, that must be Humpy Hogan, my cruel, heartless landlord. What shall I do? He's come for his rent, and I haven't a cent in the house to pay him.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Good morning, Carrie. Oh, Violet, I mean.
Good morning. Have you used Pear's soap?
This is no time for jesting. I have come for me rent.
Oh, Mr. Hogan, I'm sorry, but I haven't a cent in the house.
I didn't come for a cent, gal. Me rent is due me, and it's $14, not a cent, gal.
I haven't one penny to my name. Oh, how cold and cruel he is. As cruel as the snow. As cruel as the snow comes falling down. Oh.
Well, and what say you, gal? Do I get me money, or shall I throw you out of the house, bag and baggage?
Oh, Mr. Hogan, would you take such a burden on your shoulders?
No, I have burden enough on these shoulders. Come, gal, me rent.
How can I give you what I haven't got?
True enough, gal. But there's one thing you have got, and you can give me that. And that is your love. Violet, perhaps I've been a little too hasty. Listen, I've watched you grow, Violet, from a little gal into a beautiful woman. For years, I have loved you. Oh, Violet, look at me and say, you love me.
Oh, I can say it easier without looking at you.
Ah, Violet, sweet Violet, every morning I bring thee.
Say, you trying to kid me?
Nay, nay, sweet gal, I love you. Ooh, you're a fine piece of actress, I don't think. Can you do anything else?
Well, my pipes are dreams.
Which means that you can sing. All right, sing.
I found $1 million baby in a 5 and 10 da 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 5 and 10 cent store.
Oh, geez.